So what's the number one attitude that men love in women? Well, why listen to a woman like me tell you? Surely if you want to know what men want, then you should just go ahead and ask some men. YouTube is full of great guys like Matt Shaffer and Clayton Olson and Mike Goldstein, who are sweet and so fun to watch and so full of insights into the male mind. And these guys have one simple goal: to give you actionable tips that will get you into a great relationship with a great guy. And if that happens, then their job is done. I'm more like your big sister or an old friend, because I will be so happy for you when you finally meet that great guy. But my main concern is your happiness and your well-being. And I know that your life won't suddenly become complete once you meet this guy, because then you've got to make a life together. You've got to balance work and your own dreams and possibly children with the demands of a relationship. And when push comes to shove, it might turn out that he's not the best guy for you. Like maybe he will buckle under the stress when things get difficult. And that's when you need your sisters. You need women who get what it's like. You need women who will remind you that you are strong and you are brave and you will be loved regardless of what happens with men. Because the end goal was never just to get the guy. The end goal was to create a life that you love. So yes, you want romance and partnership as part of your amazing life, but you are so much more than your relationship status. Your value does not rise and fall based on what men think of you. Your value is a constant. It's the core of who you are. You are magnificent and you are worthy of love, and nothing can change that. Certainly not one man's opinion of you. And ironically, it's when you place less importance on men's opinions that your success in love just skyrockets. Because the women who obsess over what men want, like how to say the right thing and look the right way and avoid driving him away, live with so much insecurity. Imagine how it must feel if you believed that just one mistake could drive a man away. You would always be on your guard. You would never be able to relax or be goofy or just blurt out what's in your heart. Now, I have seen dating advice that says that you should never become complacent with a man. You should always make yourself attractive for him. You should never put on weight. You should always make him feel like a man, and you should never let him know how you feel. What kind of life is that? What kind of man can't cope with a woman who has feelings? What kind of man is scared away by love handles? Well, not the kind of man that I want for you. The really good guys don't want a woman who is running scared. If a good guy knew how much his opinion affected how you feel about yourself, it would horrify him. So maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe the good guys don't want women who are constantly running around trying to be what men want. Maybe what the good guys want is a woman who loves herself regardless. That's why I believe the most important work you can do in this lifetime is the work of believing in your brilliance. So when you cut through all the mess, the worrying about things and the not feeling good enough and the trying to fix yourself, those clouds start to clear and your beautiful brilliance shines through. And it's your brilliance that attracts your guy. Now, it may not attract men because average men are attracted to average things, but your guy, the one that you are meant to be with, spots your brilliance instantly. He loves your energy and he loves your quirks. And he loves the way you're different from other women. So stop hiding from him. Every time you cover up who you are and you censor yourself and you make decisions based on what the average man wants, you hide from your guy. But maybe, and I think this is true for a lot of women, you don't believe that your guy is even out there because you've been waiting for so long and you've met guys that you thought were yours only to find out that they didn't love you the way you hoped they would. And instead of dismissing them, maybe you ended up internalizing it. And you started to wonder whether you were actually lovable after all. Now, anyone who has been through a bad breakup or a divorce knows exactly how that feels. We always see where we fall short, and we feel like other people are judging us. And we look at our bodies and we despair. If we can't see our brilliance, then how can he even see it? Well, that is why I'm here. It's why my channel is called Your Brilliance. It's why I hope you'll subscribe and come along with me on this journey. This is a place for women, and it's a place for us to be honest with each other. You know, life is hard and bad things happen and nothing feels fair. And yet here we are trying to become better people, trying to make all this work, trying to be happy. So let's believe in ourselves. Let's accept ourselves. Let's like ourselves. And then we can learn all about men and have fun psychoanalyzing them and invite them to be pleasure partners with us. When you like who you are, you don't have to waste a moment convincing men to like you. Is this making sense to you? Do you have a friend who you think might need to hear this? If so, please spread the love. Take really, really good care of yourself, and I will see you next time.